Hello, all. Um, so you're welcome to the European Union Act Agents for Citizen-Driven um, Monitoring and Evaluation online course. My name is Oludotun Babayemi, and in some minutes I will try and show us what happens, how to use the platform, um, the online platform that we've created for you. Um, the first thing if you have been invited to the training is that you will get an email from Cloneshouse Nigeria with this title: Class Invitation, Act Monitoring and Evaluation Course Week 1. So for the next 3 weeks, every week at on Monday at 12 noon, 12 p.m., you would actually get this email. So you can open it, and this is an email for week 1, right? Um, from training@cloneshouse.com. And please, if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, this is the email address to go to, right? All you just need to do is click on join. Once you click on join, it brings you to the platform. So this is how the platform looks like. You're going to see week 1 up in here. Don't forget, I said for each week you will be invited. So this is the week 1 classroom, and this is how the interface looks like. For some people, actually, once you click on join, you might get this message. So when you get this message, actually, it means that your browser is not your email you have used to address it. So you need to change the owner to yourself, to the email that you have gotten the email from. So for example, I got this at my Gmail account, but while I was opening, it was my organizational account that is on this laptop. So that's why it's showing me this. So, but you can change this by just clicking on this, and you then select which one is your email there, right? And yeah, you see the classroom, and this is where it brings you. So this is the interface. This is how it looks like. I will go through each one after the other. The first thing you will see, so you have the stream tab, you have the classwork, and you have the people. The stream is where you find all the courses and information that is important for the course, right? The classwork is where you get all your classworks, all the classwork, all the questions you need to answer. And with people, you will see classmates and also the teacher as well. So let's get through things from stream. The first thing you will see is this important: complete this pre-training and knowledge management assessment before starting the course. You would have gotten some couple of emails before now. You're supposed to complete this assessment form. Just click on it and complete if you haven't before now, it is the first thing that you need to do. Once you click on it, yeah, it takes you to the form. Please complete it, and once you're done, you proceed to the next thing to do. So you can watch the video how to navigate around this learning platform. So take a look at it. If you're still confused, I mean, you might have attended the welcome session, which shows you this again, but also you can take a look at this. Yeah, same video, this video. So this is a video, right? Which is attached to this. So you have a video that you can watch about how to get around the learning platform. Just click on it, and it's going to show you Once you click on it, here you see it in this format. So then you find the course schedule and agenda. Also, you click on it and you can follow through the agenda. I mean, when you might have been watching this video in week 1, so there's a welcoming session, there's an intro. So we have 3 modules in week 1. So introduction to M&E, course pathways, identifying key indicators. And you're supposed to submit all the classwork by Sunday of the week by 11:59 GMT plus 1. So what this means is that by September 6th, for this week 1, September 6th, you must submit all the tasks, all the exercises, all the questions for the week. Week 2 will focus on, yes, planning data and processes, planning data analysis, and yes, you would so you will see 4 videos also for this as well. We've broken this down, so you also watch for 4 videos or 4 classes. This is actually 3 classes. So this is broken down to 4, but these are the contents. The 2 things we'll be looking at, module 4 and module 5. On Tuesday of the following week, these exercises that you submit, consultants will respond to your submission of your learning task. I will explain what learning task is to us as well. So also on the Sunday of the week 2, you are supposed to submit all exercises for module 4 and module 5. Then week 3, which is the last week, focuses on module 6 and module 7, which is presenting M&E reports or results. Then module 7 focuses on developing M&E frameworks, or what we call M&E plan. So on the Tuesday of it, consultants will also will comment and make suggestions on your week 2 learning task here. So what you have submitted this day will be commented on Tuesday. And on week 3, we would like to schedule a 30 minutes online chat with each organization. There are 2 representatives from each organization. So would like to schedule 30 minutes, yes, to discuss some questions, concerns, and also next steps, because this is a journey, right, to help you in your M&E journey for your organization, and not only for programs. So we will schedule a 30 minutes to discuss maybe some things that we've not treated, we didn't have time to treat, or things that are bad next steps. So also you will need to submit for module 6 and module 7 on Sunday of week 3 as well. Just some I already explained all this, right, which is the methodology. But in terms of requirements, yes, I mean, you need your laptop to especially you need your laptop to complete all this classwork. It is especially the learning task. You need it. So it's important that you have a laptop and not a tablet or mobile phone, but you can access what's on the platform with your mobile phone. So just look for Google Classroom on your Android, or if you're using an iOS, just look for Google Classroom and download it. Once you have been invited, you can have access using your mobile phone. You can only view with your mobile phone. That's what it means. All parts, yeah. So it's important that you attend the welcoming session, like we have already said. We'll be having it via this link, or we add it via that link. You must have a Gmail account, very, very important. And there's something about the grading, right? Like you need to have a 50% pass grade, because we would also be putting grades to your learning task as it comes in. So this is a grade to check us and make sure that yes, we are on track, and also that we as facilitators can understand if yeah, we're doing the right kind of job to impact knowledge into you, or to help you in this journey of monitoring and evaluation. So you can go through um, the agenda, always go through it. I mean, there might be updates. Once you do that, yes, please introduce yourself. Just state your full name. You can always put it here inside the comment box. That's why the comment box is there. Um, so you can say, hello all, my name is, right? I am the facilitator for this course, and I'm happy to be working with you all. So, and if you like people to engage with you, please leave your email and telephone number. Yeah, I mean, um, you can view my profile and link me up. So let me check my LinkedIn again. My name is Oludotumbabayemi, so I am um, the facilitator for this course. So let me quickly see if I can grab my LinkedIn. So I mean, we can link up via my LinkedIn account. So yeah, that's it. I was able to get it. Boom. So you can always reach me via that. We have also created, let me say, working with Cloneshouse Nigeria, and I'm happy to be working with you all. Yeah, so super excited to have you all for this next 3 weeks. So then I punch, you can post using this. Go on to posts. Yes, so you have your post. So you're supposed to introduce yourself, yes, so that every other person can see you. Um, you can see, so also we have created a WhatsApp group meant for knowledge exchange only for the duration of these 3 weeks. So it's a way to create a two-way communication, and we have a WhatsApp channel that you can get into. So once it's 3 weeks, we are going to shut down the WhatsApp platform, but here we can connect, meet with other people, share some other things regarding your learning task, and also being able to meet your other colleagues from state or some other state. So this is the link for you to get in if you want to join as well. So after doing that, we get into the real thing. So module 1 is introduction to monitoring and evaluation. And what you need to do is, so what we have done is, yes, there's a video narrative that you can follow through. There is the slide deck of it, which is like so it's like an handout that you can follow. There's also a training manual for this module 1 that you can take a look at, and we have other resources. So in here is a textbook. I mean, you might not necessarily have time to go through it during this 3 weeks, but also, so it's something that you can think about to use as you continue in your journey on monitoring and evaluation. The title of the book is Making Monitoring and Evaluation Systems Work. So I mean, this was donated by generous advisory board. Jody Kuzek. So you can take a look at it. Very good book for you to get into things. But if you want to go, so if you're going through Module 1, just I suggest you first download this, right? You download, just click on it. So it's going to appear this way. So this is how the slide deck looks like. What you just need to do is to let's see, open a new window, right? Let's see if we, yeah, just click on this, open a new window. Once it opens a new window, you can then download using this arrow, right? Just download it. You can download it using this arrow. This arrow allows you to download. So that's it on how to access and download this. Once you download it, it's on your computer already. So let me try and see. Oops. I should be able to. Okay, so it's in a Google Doc anyways, because I have Google Doc, but so you have this for you to work with. Then let's go to other things. You can close this. That's your slide deck. Let's go back to things. Then you have the video, right? You can, so this is welcome the video to, and you're supposed to watch this video, 4 minutes video
oxygen
about
driven transformation program.
The training.
This
you
is
can
the first
watch
module
the video
of the program,
using
and
your YouTube.
Yes,
you can watch it on YouTube.
Follow through. Don't forget, we are getting
just click on watch on
module
YouTube
7,
down
and this
here.
is the
Let's see. Yeah, that
and
works.
this is the module 1.
So what you see,
where we introduce you to
is that
what monitoring and
you
evaluation
can watch the video
is.
on YouTube.
In this
which is cool.
session,
for each of the chapters, just scroll down and go to show more. So you will also see each of the chapters. So I mean, if you quickly, it's important that you go through all the videos, 54 minutes, just less than 1 hour. But if you want to catch up on something that you forgot, you can skip. So for example, you've watched through the video, but you want to know, what are the types of evaluation, right? So you don't need to go through all the video again once you've gone through it. All you just need to do is click on what is evaluation, and it takes you to the to where what is evaluation starts from. So that's the beauty about this, right? For every of the video, it has a chapter in it. So please feel free to go through it or to make use of it.
the policy that you have in your organization.
So I'm going to close
that
this. Then let's go back to things. Also the training manual. So you also have the training manual as well, that you can take a look at. You should read it actually before the video. Sorry about that. I mean, you can go through it. You should go through it before the video. So 2 things that you need to do: download the PDF slide deck and also the training manual, then go to the video to get more insight. Especially this video has lots of examples, and it also will treat the learning task as an example. So I suggest you also go through it as well. So let's see if I get into things with this. I I think it's because but you can actually download, but because is I've gone to another tab, so it's not allowing me to actually download it. But on your own, um, once it's on your own computer, you can actually download using this arrow um, as well. So just take a look at that. I'll be able to, so you can actually download it anyways. Um, so through that. Um, so also, so that's for module one. Um, please feel free to make comments in here, or questions or suggestions. You could say in the video, um, 356, can you please give more examples about what we can monitor or not? So I mean, you could so questions, comments, suggestions, just post it and we'll be fine. So it's important, if you have questions, comments, suggestions, just hit it into the box. It's very, very important, and we will see it and respond to it. Um, Also, your module 2, the same thing. So you have a slide deck, you have a training manual, um, you have the video, then we have other resources, theory of change examples, framing goals and objectives. So resources that can help you actually. So think about them. We have them here. But most importantly, yes, download the slide deck, download the training manual, go through it, then come to the video and watch the video. Like I said, you can also see it on YouTube as well, instead of you watching it on this platform. So yeah, and what some other people do is try and download this video, right? Even from YouTube. If you just Google how to download from YouTube, you can download your video as well. So this is developing uh, um,
Hi all.
causal
Hi
pathways,
all,
your
you
theory of
welcome
change.
to
So you can watch the video on YouTube as well. The model 3, developing key indicators also. It has a slide deck and also a training manual uh, that has been designed for this purpose. Then you have a video as well that you can watch. I tell you, the video has done examples of your learning task, and I think
Hello and
that's where
welcome
it's very useful for you
to Module 3
and for the work
of the
that you will be
European
doing,
Union
especially
Act
with the
Agenda
task. So it has the task done already.
with legislative.
Also, some of the tasks done. So please feel free to go through it. Like I said, on YouTube, you get the
Just
advantage of
ask for
going,
yes
just
the
clicking
indicators
on
they used for their
chapters,
program
and for
maybe 2 years
example,
ago,
I want to
and
just
they
focus on
should be able
non-numerical
to reach
indicators.
out
I'll
and
just
give you,
click
and
on it,
also for
and it goes to
numerical
non-numerical
indicators.
indicators. You can see it.
Yes,
So
this
that's the
we use
beauty
to
about
explain
it
complex social concepts, right?
as well. So let's get back into things. So you have the video, you have resources, there's a worksheet here for indicators, for preparing indicators, and also there's another kind of resources for you preparing key indicators that you can take a look at as well. Yeah, I mean, designed by Cloneshouse Nigeria. You can take a look at it also as well. So those are the 3 courses for the week, right? But lastly, do not forget, we asked you also to tell us what you think about week 1. That is, once you're done with your learning task and also watching each module. We're glad you completed week 1. yeah, we understand. I mean, going through this might be daunting, but we would appreciate your resilience. Please tell us. So in the comment box here, just tell us what you liked about week one, and also what you think we can improve on, so that we can adjust for week two. We would appreciate if you can take time to please tell us what you think in the scope of what you like, and also what we should improve on. So that's all what you have for the stream. For the classwork, let's go to classwork. Um, for the stream, look at, there's something just by the side here, right? This tells you upcoming things that you need to take cognizance of. So learning tasks are due on Sunday. This is what it's telling you by 11:59 p.m. So, but let's go to what you have on your classwork page. So there are multi-choice questions. There are some questions that do not have answers, but also to just get conversation. So you need to take a look at each one of them. And so, for instance, question one by the side, you can you're supposed to turn it. So let's go back to all topics. Question one, just click on it and view the question. These are multiple choice questions, right? So what do you think is the difference between monitoring and evaluation? So your answer, you need to pick one of these. Then, for instance, monitoring is conducted internally, evaluation. Once you pick, you click on turning. Also, that we provided ways to make comments. So don't just pick. This question is ungraded anyway. So at times it might mean that, all the options are correct. But what is most important is that you have a discussion about why you have picked what you pick, or why you think, the answer is A or the answer is this. So you please put comments, because some of what you have here might not necessarily. So in some actually, all is the answer, and that was intentional. But most times you need to pick one answer. But we look forward to your comments on this. Then once you pick one, you turn in, click on turn in, and this pops up just to confirm. Once you confirm that, it shows your response, and I mean it shows all the responses of other people as well. Then you can add a private comment on why you chose that, or why you think there's no answer, or why you think all is the answer, but you just have to pick that. So that's interesting to know. So that's how the multiple choice question part, once done. Yeah, I mean, you can go back. Yeah, we've done week one. We've done question one. So you see also question two as well. Just click on it. Same way, view question, and you see the question, right? Once you pick one, this shows, and you can turn it, right? And you have the same comment. So let's go back to things. Just trying to show you. So you have 8 questions for week one, multiple choice questions. Then you have, so in some cases, I think in week 2 or week 3, you will see questions that are not multiple choice, but just needs your brief explanation. So look out for that. So this is the most important part. Module 1, learning task. You're supposed to complete the learning task. Each one has a learning task in it, right? So you have been appointed. So view the assignments. So you have been appointed to lead the monitor of identify programs or projects the organization is currently carrying out. List the programs and the corresponding goals and objectives of the programs using the template given below. So once you see given and you can see this is 100 points. All the multiple questions do not have points. They are ungraded. So you're supposed to use this template. This is what we mean by there's a template attached already, and you will see your name once you are invited. And what you're supposed to do with the learning task is that you and your colleague from your organization work on it together. But definitely you post separately, right? But you're supposed to send in the same thing. So here, you're supposed to identify programs and also let us know the goals and the objectives of those programs, right? All you need to do is click on this template because there's a template already. Once you complete, so look at it in this format. So this is my own learn. This is a template, right? For example, so there's a date completed. I can say August 31, but don't forget yours is coming. Is in the Sunday of the week, right? August 31, name of organization. So you write the name of your organization, right? So you're supposed to fill in the program, right? So might be women groups or let's go to transparency and accountability. Local government, for example. Then what is the goal? What is the project goal? Paid free budgeting in so I'm just giving it this as an example. So one project goal, then you can then have the objectives, right? Different objectives. Increase the number of CBOs taking part in health budget tracking in 3 LGAs in the FCT or Sokoto or Kano, whichever one. Then, I mean, think about 2, think about 3. Once you close it, so you're supposed to fill in for each of them, right? Also this, then once you're done, let's assume I'm done, then you close it. It's automatically saves, then turn it in. You turn in. For some people, you might say you might not use this template. Anyways, let me open it again. Let me close this. Let me close this. So this is a template, right? For some of you, you might want to just use this on your own Word document. So don't forget you can download this document once the template. Once you open it, just go to File, Download as Microsoft Word. Then you can go and work in Word. For some templates that are spreadsheets, I know maybe for learning task 2, you also see Microsoft Excel. You download it and go and use it. Once you're done with your Word document, all you just need to do is come and upload it You can upload things. Click on add or create. Go to file. Go to upload. Browse. Yeah, so your Word documents, you can actually put it in it, and you just get it. Once it's done, you'll find it here, then turn it in. Also, I mean, feel free to do private comments also if you have comments. Once you're done, once you've uploaded your learning task, just click on turning. And I will do that here as an example. Say it tells you one attachment will be submitted for being blah blah blah, for answering this, right? If you had added the templates, you will see 2 attachments, then you turn it. So you will see on submit because you have turned in. This changes to turned in, and so this private comment goes to the facilitator, right? This is a private comment that goes to the facilitators. But this class comments goes to your class members are able to see your comments in here. So note that. So that's how you complete all your tasks. So let me close this, and go back. Yep, so this is the classwork. So same thing for module 2. I think module 2 has 2 questions in it. There's a template, and also that you're supposed to, oh, okay, I've tested this and also submitted it. So you're supposed to develop a cursor pathway with the template created, and also you're supposed to develop a cursor pathway either with your Microsoft Doc, or we introduce you to a Jamboard, something that is called Jamboard. If you watch the video for module 2, you would understand. So this question says pick one of the programs you have identified in module 1. So from the program you identify in module 1, you are now supposed to take one of it, and you now start, that becomes your case study till module 7. That is how this course has been designed. So you're supposed to develop a cursor pathway. If I open this now, let me see, but I've turned it in, which means I cannot edit or do anything on it. I've actually completed it already. You might look at the video anyways to get proper direction. So that's for that. Then the second question on completion, design a mind map theory of change. So we were able to complete something that looks like this. This was what we did. So this, but yours will be more robust than this. So what else do we need to know? So it's important that this learning task, like I said earlier, you complete it with your team members, and most importantly, your colleague from your organization. So you should submit actually the same thing, except if you're going to have another, you think about that you have another approach to it. So maybe you can use that and submit. Don't forget private comments of facilitators, and also class comment as well is accepted. If you want to use the Jamboard that we used in the video, I think some of the video uses Jamboard. You see this tab by the right hand side, just click on it. It's the app tab for Google. Once you go down, you will see Jamboard, right? If you want to see the classroom you've been invited to, click on this classroom. it will take you there instead of going through the invitation. And I think also there's a link we might also share. There's a link that you can also use to join as well. So, but you can use your classroom to access all the classes you've been invited to. You can use this Jamboard, very cool tool also for you, and we use it in the classroom as well. Let me open it and see if it's going to open for my own Jamboard. So yeah, I mean, so you can see some of this that has been done before. You create a new Jamboard by clicking on the plus sign, and you have something new to work on. So we're not going through Jamboard, but I mean, if you're going to use it like it was explained in the Model 2 video, feel free to be creative about it. So it's all about being creative. That is what this course is all about. Looks at your creativity. That's the word. So I mean, think about this within this frame in the next few weeks. These are all the tools we'll be using as well. So let me go back to things. There's also the week 3, which has a template also in it. And don't forget, you can also use your own template if you want. So this is a template in here, right? For module 3, just click on it and just input things. Or so let me just so I mean, you say it this way, right? Click on file, then download as a Microsoft Excel, because it's a template, right? Once you download it, you can then use it. So let me just download this, show in folder. Let me just open it from my folder, and you have something like this. Then you can fill in your ID, result statement. Once you're done with it, I can re-upload it, right? Let me just copy it and okay. Once you're done, you just go back and you upload it, right, as a file. Browse, then you have it, and you submit it and turn it in. So you've uploaded it, you turn it in. One attachment. So it has seen it as one attachment. So it changes to turn in. Don't forget, you can do private comments to the facilitators, or you do a class comments. That's how the classwork goes, and this is how the 3 weeks will look like. Actually, I do not want this to take more than 45 minutes. So, and since, yes, well, so go back, just click to go back to the stream, classwork. You can take a look at people where you see other classmates anyways, if that is enabled. And I think that's all for the platform. If there's anything at all, please feel free to email training@cloneshouse.com. Our consultant facilitators will be happy to get back to you on anything that you need at all. So please have a good time, and always note that we are just an email away. by sending your email here, of suggestions, comment, or you just use the comment box to talk to us as well. Yeah, we'll be notified and get back to you. Have a great time with this 3 weeks and all the best.